All right, guys, good morning. Let's go over the last two examples for factoring these polynomials. The next one, which is example 3, is factoring by grouping. Now, this is when you have four terms together, kind of like this problem example has here. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our parentheses and we're just going to group the first two terms together and the last two terms together. Okay? Now, you're going to look at each separate group of parentheses. What does this have in common? What can I factor out or divide out? Z to the cubed plus 5z squared has a z squared in common. All right, when I divide out a z squared from each one of these, I should have a z and a plus 5, because when I take that and distribute it back, it would be the same thing. Same thing over here for this set of parentheses. What does it have in common between negative 4z and negative 20? Should be a negative 4, which means when I have it in there, what should be back left in there? Z plus 5. And here, this is going to happen every time, just like you know how to factor we talked about last week. You're going to have z squared, or z plus 5, as one of your answers here. All right, sorry, I'm doing this as we're recording. So that's one of my parentheses that I'm factoring in, and the other one is going to be z squared minus 4, the thing on the outside of that you factored out. So notice that. Oh, sorry, guys. All right. Now, notice that this stuff is your answer. You have the things that were on the outside, z squared minus 4, and then you have the things that were inside, z plus 5, z plus 5. That's one of your answers. Okay? So now you just got to ask yourself, can you factor this anymore? Well, yes, z squared minus 4 can be simplified to, that's a difference of two squares, right? So we can have z minus 2, z plus 2. So this would drop down. I'd have z plus 5 as one of my answers. The other answer will be z plus 2 and z minus 2. That would be my other answer. So this entire thing right here would be my answer in factored form, because I can't take any of these things lower. Okay, that's one example 3. I'm going to do another example 4 in just 1 minute.